Happy Tuesday. Back at it. Hopefully we're gonna work out today. I don't know what's going on, but hey, at least I've been walking. I think it's like the 5th or 6th day straight that I've did my AM walk. So I'm happy. Take the goods with the bads. So look here. Yesterday I did a little experiment. I did my stir fry in the morning. I ate it in the morning earlier than I'm used to eating, earlier than I usually will eat. And you know what? I don't like it. Save your calories for later in the day. Endomorphs. Because I don't know about you, but that's when I'm at my hungriest. Yesterday I didn't work out. All I did was do my walk. So I figured I'd play with it, but I don't like it. I like to at least wait until 10 a.m., 11 a.m. because of that little extra early push yesterday. I will most likely not start eating until noon today. We'll see how I feel, but I'm definitely gonna do more fruit. Woke up a tad bit heavier. I think it's more like food weight, but my concern is more with running out of calories for the day earlier in the day and then not being able to eat when you're most hungry. It's a scary ordeal, especially if you're trying to stick to something. But you know what I found is that boring is the best way to get results. You know, eat the same thing every day. You know, and then when you get sick of that, throw something new in, but eat the same thing every day because it keeps you on track. Same time every day, same thing every day. And you can always make little alterations to your meal plan. You know, just start experimenting with new meals before you get tired of the stuff that you're eating. Get the macros and the calories all together. And, you know, just take your time. But I didn't like the whole eating early thing yesterday. You know, it just, I don't know. It just put an extra little bit of anxiety on me. Be back later on in the walk. So I don't want to beat it to death or anything like that, but what's important is this. Peace of mind is important. Making sure you have calories left later in the day to enjoy is very, very, very important, especially if that's when you get hungry. I can't speak for you guys, but for me, I can deal with hunger pains and putting off food. It's a lot easier for me to do it during the day than it is to do it in the evening. And I've talked about this whole idea of willpower reserves and, you know, sucking down that willpower throughout the day with all these other things, counting calories, counting macros, exercising, you know, getting up, walking, you know, researching, going to work every day. All this stuff is soaking up willpower. And at the end of the day, for me, you know, I just want to, you know, do what I want to do later on in the day. And there was a time where it was easy for me to just turn that off. But, I mean, I don't know. I just don't like hunger pains. And, you know, it's a weird thing because hunger pains don't seem to come earlier in the day. And here goes this little dog now. Hunger pains don't seem to come earlier in the day for me. They tend to come later on in the evening. So if you like the advice, wonderful. If you don't, then, you know, hopefully the next piece of advice will help you. But for me, save the calories, eat later in the day. Don't start eating early in the morning because you just don't know how your day is going to go. You don't know how hungry you're going to be later on in the evening. And it's better to have those calories, you know, because you got to stay at those set calories. And remember, you got to weigh or you got to factor in the fat that you're cooking your food with, even if it's healthy fat, even if it's coconut oil, whatever oils you're using, make sure you're counting those because the oils can jump up your calories really, really quick. Remember, 9 calories per gram. Doesn't take much of that to jump up a couple hundred calories over your daily intake. And remember the TDEE calculator website I talked about the other day. Check that out. TDEE.com. Total Daily Energy Expenditure.com. Happy Tuesday.